Welcome back to another Sports First NFL edition. Week 18, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the final week. Obviously, there's a lot of bad bad teams, just bad games all around. A lot of games were not thrown on, except like seeding and stuff. With that last game we had right there, Bills versus Dolphins. Both quarterbacks were not playing great. It was mainly a defensive game, as most games have been this year. I feel like Tua wasn't doing enough. I don't know if Tyreek Hill's injured or something, but I don't know. They just weren't. I don't know. For Tyreek, I feel like it wasn't enough. But still, them Bills get the division. The funny thing is, the Bills were actually close to being eliminated, but then all the right things happened with them, and they ended up getting a dub. So at least the Sunday nighter was actually you know, where something like some decent was on the line, I guess. Even though it's not the conference, you'll take the division, ladies and gentlemen. Chiefs Chargers. It was just a bunch of backups playing, so I mean the numbers. I mean look at 12 for 12, 13. No, 49ers. Sam Darnold was playing. It looked like they were going to win, and then, at least I remember from what I remember. But Lim Rams got himself another W, and I believe they didn't. Obviously, they didn't. They get in as the second. Seahawks had a chance, but them Seahawks too late to the party. They had that stint with I forget how many games exactly was it, like 2 to 3 games where they were just playing bad. Gino was injured. The Luckmeister came in, and they're at where they're at. They got the 21-20 win again. It's funny how both division games ended up with the same score line. Funny. But yeah, that was pretty much ended up being for nothing as well. Giants lately they've actually been playing pretty good. They found a way to get another dub against a team that was actually playing, but then some I believe Hertz was sat after. They might have seen that the score with the Dallas game was out of hand and all, and I think they sat Hertz. I believe that was the case. Packers Bears, it seemed competitive for a little bit, but Jordan Love, Mr. Love, was playing out of his man, and crazy team they got, a weird team they got, a bunch of rookie and second year player wide receivers just going out there and doing their job, except Watson. Watson's just been here and there. I mean, it's injury wise. But yeah, another backups game. Buccaneers got the division. Saints were in for a little bit until the other outcomes. They had the chance, I believe, with the Seahawks, Minnesota, and no, Minnesota, I believe, was already out. Packers, but yeah, Jags. Weird. Them and the Broncos had like this little stint where they kind of just had a cover. It was just pretty much a cover, as in like they went on a specific run for I don't know how long, and then it just went downhill after that. Colts, a team which shockingly has been in the whole way ever since they lost, even though they lost their quarterback. Running back came in late, lost they cut their linebacker, I believe, Leonard. With all that, they were still in there. But at the very end, Scout, the team I was favoring to get in, I believe in week 6 or so it was, with how Stroud was playing, and then he got injured and they slowed down a little bit, got back on the jet, started doing what they needed to do. Land They were playing a lot of their stars, which that was one thing. A couple of these teams that didn't need to start their stars did, which was like, hey, what the hell you doing? But some of them, they probably have the incentives in their contract to get them a little bit of money.